Et salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Akatsuki, on se retrouve pour un nouvel épisode sur Baldur's Gate 3 où on était... On avait voulu devenir des méchants, mais on a été obligé d'être des gentils. Tristesse. Et on avait tué Balthazar ici, qui nous avait enfermés dans des cocons. Là, je me demande si on va trouver Misora, vu qu'on l'a jamais vu, en théorie. Normalement, il y a nous aussi qu'on peut trouver, si on l'avait libéré. Mais je crois que comme on l'a pas libéré, en théorie... Ah oui, ça c'est pour descendre vers le boss, je crois. Si je dis pas de bêtises. Il y a un truc de restauration ici. Intéressant. Oui, ça c'est clairement pour aller là-bas. On va pas y aller tout de suite. On va continuer un peu à se balader. Il y a eu une mise à jour d'ailleurs entre les deux épisodes et il y a un truc que je voudrais voir. On peut aller au camp? Non, on peut pas aller au camp. Tant pis, on verra ça. J'ai envie de voir s'ils ont réparé les PV de Mintara quand on est en facile. Ce casque.
Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses lapse from his control. Let's ferry them back.
Après, j'aime beaucoup son habit.
By the bone lord, it's you.
C'est-à-dire?
I thought I'd never see you again.
D'accord.
I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away.
Me garder. Dans quelles circonstances nous nous rencontrés? Quelles circonstances nous nous rencontrés?
You talk, and you are aware. How is that possible? Oh, but what an arresting voice you have. You're not supposed to be here, Special One. That's not right. But I don't want to damage you. You were my very first, after all. I learned everything about the parasites from you. I remember finding you close to death, beaten black and blue on the floor of this sanctum. It must have been a few hours after the tadpole was placed in your skull. How you got here was a total mystery. But I stitched you up just enough to keep you alive, then placed you within your crib. I kept you as mine until you were needed by our superiors. We had such a close bond. I opened you up endlessly with my scalpels and got lost in your insides.
C'est ici qu'on m'a laissé après m'avoir implanté une larve. Vous voyez dire que j'avais un rôle à jouer dans le plan de l'absolu? Mais oui.
The most important work, the nature of which I only heard whispers. Truthfully, I'm not surprised to see you found your way back here all by yourself. I always knew you were clever. It has never been the same with another. All the other victims who come here just meekly obey. You thrashed, you fought, you were indomitable. But as special as you are, you shouldn't be swanning around here, acting as if free will is yours again. We're going to kill you, sweet one. But I promise I will stay with you afterwards. Lashes, bring this one back to my table. and prepare my knives for a long night of experiments.
Mais comment ça on était ici? Non, on a été infecté dans le vaisseau qui s'est écrasé. Je comprends pas. Perso là je comprends pas trop. En vrai, mais c'est pas très grave. Bonjour. Allez. Voilà, un de moins. Hop. Comme ça, lui, il a des attaques à outrance. Ah, il s'est fait bouclier, petit con. Hein. Bah écoute. Ne pas réagir. Voilà. Hop, bonjour. Oh non, pas besoin. Voilà. Un truc de feu sur lui, s'il te plaît. Non, pas sur elle, sur lui. Évidemment. Ouais, vas-y. Oh! Boule de feu de ses morts. Ah ouais. Tu veux la jouer comme ça, mec? Très bien, ça c'est pas un souci. Bonjour. Dégage. Bonjour. D'accord.
But the hack doctor who half pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must have attacked you in the midst of whatever you were doing down here. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source.
On va tenter de se remémorer l'attaque.
Part of all these membranes, there was a dagger awaiting you all along. But from who?
Alors. Mais non, je peux y parler.
Colony, or something close to it. You'll find no place more repellent in all the planes.
Il y avait un truc magique.
Don't waste a step.
Ah ouais. Un crâne. Ok. Un esprit fermé. Vraiment dégueulasse ici. Je ne peux pas m'allonger, je suis trop grand. Je suis dégoûté. Le décor est magnifique, hein. Ça on peut rien dire. On peut être contre certains trucs dans le BG3, comme je le suis. Mais par contre pour ce qui est décor, musique, jeu d'acteur et tout, ça on ne peut rien leur enlever. Oh, vous allez me dire le jeu d'acteur c'est pas l'Ariane Studio quoi. Pour le coup, ce sont les acteurs justement. Je sais pas qui est-ce qui s'est occupé du recrutement des acteurs, tout ça. En tout cas, le mec, j'espère qu'il a eu sa petite augmentation. On peut aller par là? Apparemment oui. Il y a un passage là. On n'a pas fait ce passage là. Ah, si je l'ai fait. Ah mais j'ai pas ramassé le... Il y avait un coffre que je n'ai pas vu. Et par là on n'a pas été. Non par là. On peut aller par là, il y a encore des saloperies. C'est quoi ici? Ah bah non, il n'y a pas Misora. C'est ici qu'il y avait Misora normalement, et là on les a pas.
But empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Ouais, ici.
Players and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
On touche ça. Ça le libère pour qu'on lui tabasse le cul?
The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions, all that remains of the pod inhabitant's former self. Conviction, defiance, even as her orb.
All of this sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Alors, membrane, on peut la casser? Voilà. Ah oui, c'est pas là où on arrive quand on est en combat Ketrick. Si, hein, c'est là où on est. D'accord. Ok. On avait fait avec notre druide dans le premier let's play. Alors...
The stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
Eh, il est pas là, nous. C'est marrant, hein. Il y a vraiment des trucs par rapport à ce qu'on a fait qui apparaissent ou qui apparaissent pas. C'est bien fait, c'est bien vu, c'est bien vu. Au niveau de la map, bah on a presque tout fait en fait. Ah bah on a tout fait. Ah c'est pas si grand que ça. Hein. Je croyais que c'était plus grand que ça cet endroit. J'ai presque envie de reprendre ma partie avec la druide pour voir ce qu'il y avait là. Vu qu'on a tué Balthazar avec la druide. Et oui. Bah on a... Ah, on va se restaurer d'ailleurs. On va se faire chier. Oui, non, ça c'est pour remonter ça si jamais il y a en bas pour une raison X ou Y à mon avis. À mon avis, ils se sont dit on va faire ça. Excusez-moi. Hop là. Hop. Descendons.
Is anyone else's tadpoles squirming around a lot more than usual?
Something's roused them. Something significant.
Ok. Voir ce que ça fait d'arriver là.
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Entrez.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your very nose. And you almost missed it.
Balthazar has them now. He'll deliver the prism soon enough. So if you would cease these distractions,
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor!
J'aime bien l'armure d'Orin.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
He'll preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Ah, quelle machination.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
C'est marrant, j'ai pas du tout pu exploser avec... Ça c'est drôle.
You! What in the name of the nine hells are you doing here? Balthazar, I should have expected his weakness. You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the
Ah oui, mais je le sais pas que je peux exploser.
destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Je suis ici pour mettre un terme à vos mini. Je lèverai le voile sur mon passé. Quel est mon rôle, Ketherick?
Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death.
Oui.
You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Montrez trahir vos alliés.
Yes. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to resist. I know better now. Good luck in the City of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may return as servants to your cause. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Ok, alors.
Ketheric is invincible so long as Night Soul's rotting in his cage.
Il faut aider Chantenuit. D'accord. Alors. Ok, ils sont tous les deux contre nous. Et ça, c'est un Manflayer. Ok, et on a 4 squelettes là-bas. D'accord. Alors.
On my way.
Ah. Bah écoute. Pas grave, continue. Pas grave, continue. Hop là, bonjour. Et là... Voilà. Ok. Claquer des talons. Hop là. Attention, les Manflayers c'est très fort. Hein. Donc on va aller lui casser la gueule tout de suite. Bonjour. 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 Au revoir. Hop là. Ça, c'est mort. Boule de feu sur les 4 là ou sur les 4 là. Là, je peux avoir les 4. Là, je pourrais pas les avoir, donc en vrai... Voilà. Ça, c'est fait.
One day I'll catch a break.
Yaha! Bonjour. Et paf! Ah oui, c'est vrai. J'ai le droit à une deuxième attaque. Ne pas réagir. Voilà, Isobel est morte. Tu peux... Merci pour l'équipement d'Isobel. Voilà. Isobel, non! Nul. D'accord. Ordre mortel. Elle peut pas voler avec ses ailes? Ok, il y a eux qui arrivent. Allez, d'accord, ok. Il a concentré sur Gale en fait, d'accord. Tac. Question. Tu peux pas aller là. Ok. Bon. Tu veux juste sprinter jusque là. Aïe, je brûle. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Ah bah oui, elle fait du caca du feu. D'accord.
Another fight. Let's go.
Voilà. Toi. 40% de chance. Ah oui. On en est là. Claquer des talons. Sauter. Hop là. Comme ça j'ai le saut gratuit. Hein. C'est pour ça que je fais claquer les talons. Tac. Touk. Oh, et j'ai vu du 0. Il a une résistance aux dégâts, ce petit con. Allez. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Il fuit? Quel lâche. Ok. Elle passe juste à côté de lui pour le brûler, c'est ça? Ok. Ah.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Ah oui. Ok. Dame Eileen. Ok, apôtre de Myrcule. Niveau 11 tout de même. Et bah go. Tac. Alors. Le Drake. Yes. Là je les touche tous. Voilà. Ça, c'est réglé. Bah, c'est parti. Non mais faut pas le louper. Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Ah oui d'accord. Il fait ça.
Now you wear a face to match your soul. Victory awaits.
On en revient. Hein. Non mais oh. Il va se calmer le monsieur. Hein. Ouh, le joli coup critique. Pas être facile à tuer en temps normal. Hein. Boss de merde. Voilà.
On my way. Well, so much for peace.
Allez. Voilà.
At the ready.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
Coupé. Ça va. Ok.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
The villain is the rats. Together we have crushed him, brain and body.
Elle est énervée la madame. Mais j'aime bien son armure.
Now we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The chosen of Merkel is dead.
La pierre infernale de Gortash. Ah bah ça doit être ça.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
You did well. Really well. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw. Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it. And these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it.
Comment t'as fait pour sortir de là?
These are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
Elles viennent d'où ces pierres?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination, The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese? These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Vous avez reconnu nos ennemis?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
Comment ça, les élus des trois dieux morts?
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Ok. Oh oui, du stuff. Merci. Je suis encombré. Je ne peux pas sauter parce que je suis encombré. Alors, c'est vrai que j'ai un peu de bordel sur moi. Hop, hop, pour le moment ça. Hop, envoyer au camp. Envoyer au camp. Voilà. Bien. J'aurais tout fouillé.
With haste.
Plan d'invasion de la côte des épées. Voilà. Paraît bien récupérer ça. Ah d'accord. On peut pas le récupérer. Ah oui, donc si on garde Isobel gentille, elle vient pas ici. Et donc ça fait un ennemi de moins à combattre. D'accord. Ah, tu peux vraiment te simplifier ce fight en libérant direct. Parce que si on laisse Isobel gentille, on a que le Mind Flayer, les Katnaz et Ketheric. D'accord. Ça se fait en vrai. Allez, à la surface.
Moonrise would give me answers. At every twist of its corridors, I find only more questions.
Our goal is clear, is it not? We defeat the remaining.
C'est bien que ça parle pendant.
My eyes grow heavy.
I'm afraid this is where we part ways. My conditions deteriorated beyond even my capacity to salvage. It would be selfish of me to stay, when in doing so I'd be putting you and everyone else within spitting distance in catastrophic peril.
Vous pouvez partir comme ça, alors en commençant à peine à mieux nous connaître. Pourquoi vous donnez des artefacts? Assurez-vous de mettre... Vous êtes quelqu'un de bien, Gale.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Just a man who's been living with the consequences of his actions for a tad too long. If you recall nothing else of my time with you, let it be this. You are most special to me. And it will be your face I picture when the end comes.
Ah oui, comme j'avais pas la possibilité de le faire péter, il s'est barré. Ah oui, maintenant j'ai là... D'accord, je suis à haute lune, c'est mon camp.
Seems like a good moment to talk. The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Qu'est-ce que vous fichez ici?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. I shall ask yet again, do illithids possess souls?
De telles abominations... Je ne sais pas trop, je dois bien reconnaître que je n'y ai jamais réfléchi.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end? O tempted one, this is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Que pouvez-vous me dire de mes pulsions sexuelles?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
Semblait en savoir beaucoup sur les trois dieux morts.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Mintara, ah, ils ont toujours pas réparé ces PV. Marrant.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Ok, il me laisserait jamais tuer les précédents occupants. Comme quoi nous sommes complètement complémentaires, vous et moi.
Yes. Although I wish we had collaborated on the killing itself. But I will satisfy my war lust soon, for there are greater challenges than Ketheric ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
Une ancienne conquête?
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
Quel souvenir de gardez-vous?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love, total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul, blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
Une fois ruiné, le culte se retrouvera sans chef. Nous pourrions prendre sa place.
It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Je vous suis.
I expected you would be, but know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible, but if anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world. And then we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
Qu'est-ce que ça peut vous faire pour vous impressionner? Pour le plaisir de le regarder souffrir. Comme vous, je n'étais pas maître de mes actes. Je suis l'esclave de terribles pulsions sexuelles. Pour vous impressionner.
I'm flattered. Will you be bringing dead rats and birds to my tent, now that we share a camp? I jest, but it is as good a reason as any. I have done much more foolish things to win the respect of far inferior people. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Elle a gagné un niveau. Elle est trop forte. Ah bah oui, est-ce qu'elle est dans mon groupe maintenant?
Looking ahead.
Parce qu'il me manque un perso.
What's up for discussion?
You have defeated Ketheric Thorm. Yet you, who were content to leave Dame Aelin in his thrall until it served you best. How do you account for it?
C'était stratégique.
Not personal for you, perhaps. You played a game of life and death using mine as a chip in your pile. I will not forget it. But nor will I turn down a powerful ally in the fight for Faerun. I am Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden Selûne, champion of her causes in this fine realm. If you seek to protect it, our aims are aligned, even if you've much to learn about the methods of a true champion. I will join your camp, that we may discuss what must needs be discussed.
Je vous ai libéré afin de pouvoir... Mais une alliance ne m'intéresse pas. Oui.
You certainly will.
Very well.
Ok, cassons-nous. C'est où la sortie? C'est là-bas. Mais il y a encore la... On est d'accord qu'il y a encore la... La truc de merde. Mais attends. Il est parti avec la lampe notre ami le magicien. Ouais, c'est ça, il y a encore la malédiction de ses morts. Par contre.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
J'ai peur de ce que je pourrais faire à mes alliés.
Whatever you might do to one cannot be worse than what the Chosen will unleash on all. And you are the one who could prevent it. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Restera-t-il des âmes quand nous arriverons en ville?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Ok. En avant. Ouais, il y a encore la... Alors, là on peut aller au camp. Très bien. J'ai un pouvoir deleted. Très bien. Comme ça. Alors on n'a plus grand monde. Tout le monde est mort ou parti. Ah bah elle est là. C'est vrai qu'on n'a plus grand monde hein, à notre service.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Vous approchez davantage.
Moon Maiden, I ask you to cleanse the wickedness in the heart of the slayer of Ketheric Thorm. Forgive them the sin of sending Dame Aelin into his foul clutches. Yes. My mother proclaims you cleansed. Our allegiances aligned once more. By her word, let it be so.
Votre mère se trompe. Merci de votre compréhension.
Covered your soul in the taking of Ketheric's foul life.
J'aurais jamais pu y arriver sans vous.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch.
Comment comptez-vous profiter de votre liberté?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Veuillez rejoindre mon campement de manière permanente. Oui, voilà.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the Chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
J'ai des questions à vous poser.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Êtes-vous vraiment la fille de ces lunettes?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Mère serait-elle disposée à nous aider dans notre lutte contre les droits de Dieu? Comment êtes-vous votre prisonnière de la Gie sombre?
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly, but Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief, and she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor Balthazar lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature, and Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Alors, serait-elle disposée à nous aider?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Très bien. Eh bien nous, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. On a un petit peu avancé, notre camp est ridiculement faible. Voilà, voilà. Je vous souhaite à toutes et tous une excellente continuation. On se retrouve très bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures. Allez, bye bye.